Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. You've been searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. And buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what can gather. Your fever dream, can't you see you getting closer? Just surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a preacher in the pulpit and your blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall, it's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you want to go where it's got?
Well, I don't know what happened there, but good evening unto you. It seems we had a technical hitch with the music, but never mind. We won't carry on with that, and I will bring up the camera. And we are live. Good evening. I will try and work out what went wrong there, but never mind. These things happen. And, yeah. So it's Friday night, we are live, I've got my coffee, so I don't know what quite happened there, but yeah, I will check that at some point and find out what's going on, so hopefully we'll have that next week when I live stream, which will be, just for the record, at the very beginning, I'm saying that next week's live stream will be on Saturday, not Friday. So, let me just take off these headphones, because they're not very, well, they are comfortable, but they're not very, I'm going to put them there because of feedback. Feedback. Who's got feedback? So, excuse me. So, I am 30 minutes earlier than I said, but, things kind of, I've just realised this is at a slight angle and it's looking a bit, ooh, there we go, that shouldn't be so much of an angle now. Still looks a bit of an angle, but never mind, we work with what we have. Yes, so where was I? Yeah, technical difficulties in the beginning, always the same, isn't it, with a live stream. So yeah, how's your week been? You know, if you're there, do join in the chat. I will say it throughout the live stream, but do like, subscribe, comment, blah 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 blah. The usual sort of, if you like it, give me a follow, blah 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 blah. Oh, where to start? Well, I had an EEG yesterday at King's College London, which was a very interesting experience. They did manage to trigger a couple of seizures. It'll be interesting to hear what their results are. I don't know. I mean, obviously they're the experts, I'm not the expert, so... but it's something I've been experiencing for a while, and been trying to find some answers, basically. So that was interesting. I was there for about 2 hours having tests done. I'm saying a lot tonight because obviously I think I'm still trying to process everything from the last 24 hours. Yeah. It's difficult to try and put it in words, really. Difficult to try and put it in words. And, it just... But as I say, if you're here with me and you want to interact in the chat screen, I'll change that from top chat to live chat. Then at least I can see who joins. Hello and good evening. Welcome to the 2 extra viewers. There's apparently 3 of you watching now, so good evening, happy Friday, happy weekend. And I'm just going back over the last 24 hours with my tests regarding epilepsy. So, as I say, that was a very interesting experience. As I said, I'm still trying to process it all, so it's complicated. Just what you want to see on the live stream, a YouTuber yawning. But obviously next week's will be a lot more exciting. And as I say, I'm moving it to Saturday next week. I'm doing it tonight as usual. But I've got big plans for next week. Don't worry, I'm not disappearing anytime soon. I'm going to be streaming for as long as possible tonight. It's only 10 past 8. How long have we been going for, actually? According to the timer, a little over 9 minutes. So we shall see what we shall see. Close that down. I don't need that. Had a window open I didn't need. So what else? I've joined another social media platform. I'm now on Mastodon as well as Twitter. If you know regarding the Twitter debacle, you will know what's going on there. I'm not going to get into it. I still use Twitter, but I signed up to Mastodon as a secondary platform in case things happen, and things happen with Twitter, so that people can still find me. So I use the same handle as I do on Twitter on Darian ASMR. And I will share that in the chat because obviously that is I've just spotted something, so do excuse me for a second. It's okay, I was just checking my Mastodon profile and I noticed something that There we go. So I will share my Mastodon thing in the chat if anyone wants to find me there. So that's my Mastodon handle. I'm not active on. I've got about 8. Well, they call them toots on Maxidon. Maximegalon. That's the publishing corporation in Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's still early days for Mastodon. I'm still finding my feet on there. But if everything happens with Twitter the way people are predicting, I am also looking at joining Hive, but I don't want to have too many active platforms because obviously it will get too confusing for me. And what I really want to do is try and centralise all my sort of behind the scenes stuff onto one platform if I can help it. At the moment I use Twitter, but yeah, this new account will, I hope, allow me to basically transfer everything from what I was doing on Twitter to what I will be doing on the other platform. So, hoping it works, absolutely hoping it works, because obviously I don't want to lose contact with any one of my friends on Twitter. That would be an absolute shame, really. Shame. And I think at least with a secondary platform it will help for that to continue. So that's the current events for this week. What else? What else? I haven't started my diorama, my seasonal diorama for Lego. I still haven't started that. I think I've just had difficulty finding inspiration for it. I know exactly what I want to do. I've got the groundwork for it laid out. But it's having the inspiration to do it, and I hope perhaps tomorrow to start that, if not Sunday. That's my plan, to get it at least started in the next week or so, because obviously the following week I start my advent calendar, my Lego City advent calendar. And I really would like something for the parts of the advent calendar to go with on the diorama. So I have got, as I said, the groundworks, and I will take photographs and share them on social media. It's going to be like a fair. If you're familiar with, if you're in the UK and you're familiar with Winter Wonderland, that's the sort of thing it's going to be. And I'm going to try some different building techniques for this one. I'm going to try some, because normally I try flat roofs and things like that. Well, this time I'm going to try some angled roofs, you know, things like that for some of the huts that I'm going to build in Lego, and they're all going to be occupied with minifigures. And I've got some lights that I can use to try and illuminate them. So it'll be an interesting idea that I'm going to attempt. So it will be a lot of trial and error. Hopefully less error and more trial, you know. So I think that will probably, 9 times out of 10 I can usually get something like that built in a day. So if I start early Sunday morning, then I think I could have that done by Sunday evening. That's the thought. I really think that, because I'm a pretty quick builder, and what I want, once I have an idea in mind and I build it, it's pretty much done. You know, sometimes it takes more than a day, but I mean, if I start tomorrow with some of the smaller segments, then I don't think I'm going to have an ice rink this year. I did build an ice rink for one of my dioramas in the past, and I felt that was a bit too much. So I think what I'm going to do is leave out the ice rink and just... I've got some Lego track down as well, so I'm going to build like a Lego train, a very basic Lego train, because I don't want it to be... I'm not going to use my Emerald Knights locomotive like I did a few years ago. Mainly because it's bigger than the current diorama that I'm building. That year I was doing quite a large diorama. This year I've scaled it back a bit. Although it's still going to be quite impressive. At least I hope it will be. So, sorry, I thought I had a message. But yeah, I thought there were messages, but it's not what I thought it was. Carry on. Anyway, so yeah, that's basically the plan for this year's diorama anyway. As I said, if you're familiar with Winter Wonderland, it's going to have a similar sort of feel to that. So, there we go. And as I say, it's going to have minifigures. It's going to have a lot of minifigures. Possibly some from my shelves, because there's some on the shelves where this camera is set. And I've got a load of minifigures and things underneath this table where I'm sitting. Cheers. Oh, that's better. So, it's going to be, it's got to look good. I always try and make sure it looks good. And as I say, I'm going to try and illuminate it. I make sure I've got batteries as well. Always make sure you've got extra batteries, because otherwise you're in stuck if you haven't. But in truth, these can sometimes just turn into vlogs, and I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So if no one appears in the chat, we'll just carry on as if it's a vlog. But got back into Sims 4 recently. I was going to do a gaming stream, but it takes so long to load that it just... No, I'll tell you what. Let's make this a gaming stream. And then if anyone actually does join, it will take time to load. It will take time to load, but that's fine. Ignore where it says my YouTube goal. That doesn't seem to move. That's a feature of. In fact, we'll hide that. We'll hide that. We'll hide the event list and we'll hide the alert box because they don't seem to work with YouTube. So, I need to bring up Steam. And for this, I am going to put my headphones on. I'm going to put my voice up so it's nice. I'm going to take the music down, desktop audio down to about halfway. Now I did set the game capture to auto, so hopefully when the game starts playing it will show up on the screen. Capture cursor, allow transparency, customize placeholder, capture third-party overlays, close. Yeah. So here we go. Sometimes this doesn't always load straight away, but we'll do this. We will do this because I can always cut out the the talking before and just go straight, make a video straight into the game. Preparing to launch The Sims 4. Just minimise all my screens. That's a good sign. Minimise that one, close down that one. Don't save. It says it's running. It says it's running, so. But if it doesn't come up on the screen that you're seeing, where it's got my holding card, we'll just cancel and carry on. It says it's running. It says mind you, I've got Let's try that again. Sometimes it doesn't always load first time. And sometimes it doesn't seem to want to load at all. It says it's running. But of course, if it doesn't work, we'll just the blue circle. The blue circle. I still can't get used. I mean, I've got the camera blocked off on my laptop. Ahaha. That's a good sign. Or is it? I don't know. Origin. There we go. So hopefully fingers crossed, it will but it is in windowed mode, so we can try and I've got to agree, honestly, Origin updated and let's try this again. Oh, no. Hello. Hello. Just going to turn down the volume so I don't deafen myself with the music. At the moment we've got the blue circle, so, and things are still looking, as I say, what I'll do is I'll cut all this out and just do a gameplay video at the end. I'll keep the live chat up, obviously. Oh, hello, what's happened there? Things are taking an interesting turn. Seems the game has crashed on me. What a surprise. I think we're going to have to stop and start again. Absolutely typical. Isn't technology wonderful? Isn't technology amazing when it works? And now it seems my Chrome has crashed as well. Hooray! Ah, dear, oh dear. Isn't it marvellous? Yeah, it looks like my stream is frozen. But according to this, I am still streaming, so all in all. No, don't want Audacity. The Audacity. Don't want Audacity. No, things are not going according to plan, so we will scrap that. We are going to scratch that. But obviously if things don't go according to plan, then I will just cancel this stream, to be honest with you. Because it's not worth running a duff, you know, signal sort of thing. I think most people were expecting me to stream at 8:30, because I did say 8:30. To be fair, but I did say I was bringing it forward half an hour. I'm going to swing that around a bit. There we go. Nah, it's not working. Everything's not. To be honest with you, things aren't working tonight as they should. So, to be honest, I think I'm going to end this. You know, thank you for watching this back. This hasn't been the greatest of streams, but sometimes they're not always the greatest of streams. So I'm going to leave it there, and I might try and stream in a little while again. But for now, thank you.